So Quinn's up. He says, hey, Brad, hey guys, I've been running an SEO agency for a while, but price of niche edits, guest posts, etc., has been getting expensive for all my small local clients. It's starting to get too much for them. Why do you think I started my own link building business? Precisely for the exact reason that you just mentioned. Like, no shit. I never liked building links ever. And for some reason now I'm fascinated with it, but I never liked doing it in the past. So I always outsourced my entire career until the end of 2020, the end of 2021 is when in December is when I really started kind of learning, like building my own links. And that was because of exactly what you just mentioned. I was finding that the links that I was outsourcing were becoming less and less effective. So I was having to spend more and more money, and I was not going back to my clients and asking for them to increase their retainer pricing because links aren't working anymore. I was just eating the cost, and my margins kept shrinking. And it finally got to the point where I was damn near working for free just to maintain my clients' positions. And I said, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. I've got to figure out a better way. And that's how I started the journey, which ended up becoming Semantic Links. So anyway, trying to work out a better way to handle link building. With your rebuilds, are you adding content regularly to them? No, they're HTML sites. I don't add content to them once they're built, not for the rebuilds, but we do a ton of different types of links now. Custom HTML rebuilds, branded entity assets, niche relevant blog links, local relevant blog links, press releases, citations. So we do a number of types of links. Okay, cloud pages. So we vary our link sources now. So HTML rebuilds are static sites. Once they're deployed, they're deployed. We don't mess with them. But you know, we have other types of links as well. Working out whether these are the way to go or not, and plan out costs accordingly. What makes them different to a PBN? Can they also be made into many money sites so they aren't just purely for link building? Yes, you can do all of that. It makes sense, especially like what I was just sharing with the local PBN stuff, man. I'm telling you, those sites will rank for local search queries. And I go through the training on how to use CTRify to create local blogs so that they're topic clustered blogs about whatever the topic is as it relates to that area. So you add a location modifier into the keyword that generates the content campaign for the PBN site that you're going to deploy via CTRify. This is my preferred method now for the local PBN sites or local blog sites, because you can take whatever the topic of the domain is and add a location modifier, and it will create a topic clustered site with 30 to 40 posts that are all entirely about that topic, but localized that topic for that specific location. So what happens is, and it's basically like Q&A type. Well, if you're still using the legacy type of build, which is people also ask questions in CTRify, you can integrate with OpenAI, the OpenAI API, and then it can rewrite the titles and stuff after the site is deployed, which is what I typically do. But it turns out that these local domains will end up generating local traffic too, which is amazing because that's CTR manipulation that without us manipulating, like that's real organic CTR click-through rate that, you know, occurs because these will get real local organic traffic. So very, very powerful. So anyway, and what I'm saying with that is some of these sites, if you do what I teach, which is to add the sites to Search Console, you can identify by just looking at Search Console reports, the performance reports, you can identify which of your local PBN sites are actually grabbing or generating organic traffic in their own local areas. Those are the sites that then, yeah, you can monetize. You can put AdSense on those blogs and get literally just money from AdSense clicks. You could sell advertising space. Think about it. If you've got a local PBN that's generating real local organic traffic and it's getting clicks, then couldn't you sell advertising space to local businesses in that area? Of course you could. You could put CPA offers, right? Or build an email list if you wanted. There's a number of things that you can do with them. So to make them real sites to where they're not just purely for link building purposes, right?